Uh, Today we will discuss about the fires and the first aid, what we should follow in the fire. Fire spread very quickly, so your first priority is to warn any people at risk. If you're in a building, activate nearest fire alarm. That is the one important thing you have to do, and immediately you need to call 101, or if you are in US, call 911. So it all depend upon where you are. Then leave the building immediately. However, if you are doing the delay for escape, so you remember that you are putting your life in jeopardy. You are going to kill yourself. So you need to leave the building as soon as possible. So even one more thing, whenever you are, if as a first aider you are arriving at an incident, so location, so where incident has happened, so first of all you need to stop, you need to observe, you need to think, you need to think for your safety first. Do not enter into the area directly, because if you are not aware that what is the situation inside, and you have taken action in shock, or you have taken action in panic, then you may kill yourself. So better is always wait for the fire rescue team, and take action according to that. And either if you're trained, then you can take the, you can basically follow the protocol, and you can go inside and to help the people. So this is the one of the important thing. So we need to understand, whenever we are dealing with a fire, we need to understand what are the element of the fire. Fire need three component to start, to maintain it. So first is heat, fuel, and electricity. If you're able to remove any of it, heat, fuel, and oxygen, then you can turn off the fire. Remember one thing. So if you see or suspect a fire in a building, activate the fire alarm as you see, to keep help people go out as soon as possible, and do it without putting your life at risk. So close the door behind, so you help to prevent fire from spreading, right? So if you are not doing it, fire can spread very fast. So probably you have seen, or you can find out any kind of video at YouTube, that how fire spread in 2 minutes in the entire building. So that's the reason that we should understand that why we should leave the building, and why we should contain the fire. I'm sure, like your building must be having some emergency protocols, like evacuation team. They should immediately activate, and they should start making people outside the building as soon as possible. And whenever escaping from the fire, do not re-enter into a burning building. Do not use elevator. Do not go back in the building unless it is clearly said by the fire officers or fire rescue team that it is safe to enter. And do not move anything that is on a fire. And do not um, basically carry laptops. Do not carry your valuables. Leave everything wherever it is, because your life is more precious than anything else. All right. So now we'll talk about, like, if somebody clothes caught fire. So always follow a process called stop, drop, and roll. So probably you heard that we need to stop, and wherever we are, we have to stop there, and without panicking, stop running, and stop going outside. No movement, because the more you will move, there will be more oxygen, and there are high chances that the flame will be higher. Immediately you need to drop. uh, if there is a casualty, tell them to basically lean on the ground, or if they are not, then drop them and drop the casualty on the ground. If possible, wrap, wrap them basically tightly in a fire blanket, so that they may basically uh, we should be able to cut the oxygen, and we should be able to stop the fire. So you can use any kind of blanket, you can use any kind of fabric material, uh, but never use material like nylon or something, acrylic, wool, cotton, which are very uh, easy to cut fire. So then tell them to roll. So if they will roll, what they are doing, they are cutting the oxygen supply, that how they will stop the fire. So this is one of the important thing which you should learn. Apart from that, if I talk about if you are caught in a situation where there are a lot of smokes and fumes inside the building, so any fire in a confined space, remember one thing: create a highly dangerous environment that is low in oxygen and may also be polluted by carbon monoxide and other toxic fumes. So whenever fire is there, so fire never kill a lot of people, its smoke will kill a lot of people. So smoke is the biggest killer during any fire, so we also need to protect ourselves from the smoke. So if you're trapped, so try to basically cut on off all the people of the building, basically, or the room. First of all, if you are trapped in a building, if possible, to go outside the room in your building or shout from the door, so do that. if you are if you are inside, if you're trapped, just keep yourself inside the room and block all the holes, all the area, with the placing rugs, with the placing small clothes. Remove your clothes, just make it wet and block all the holes so that smoke should not come inside. Stay low as possible for you, and because what will happen if you will stay low, if even there is small smoke or any gases are there, it will goes up, because smoke is always lighter than air. It will goes up, and that how you can protect yourself. And to go out, you can basically take the help of the outside people. You can shout from the window. You can basically use your white handkerchief, white clothes, or any kind of thing. You can take the attention of the outside people, so that people should know that you are alive and they may rescue you, and you will become the priority to to be saved at the time of emergency. So this is an important thing, just remember it. uh, Apart from this, there are other things which we can discuss in further fire safety lessons, but yes, so these are the basic things which you should remember and share it with everyone.